afternoon everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Friday the 19th of April and it looks like my camera's going in slow motion for some reason. Sorry if this recording's a bit weird. We are at the caravan place hitching up, the caravan storage, hitching the caravan up. Jack's just getting it all organised just now. We are heading up to Strathallan and we are so looking forward to it. The first Canicross event in so long. So looking forward to it. It is only 12:30 just now. We're actually earlier than we were intending to be because we're not actually staying in a proper caravan site. It's basically the grounds of Strathallan Castle in Perthshire that we're staying in, and the fields, no Hades, the fields are very muddy, so we can't camp in the normal place. We are having to park at like a hard standing bit and we're not sure where it is, but Karen, who organises it, has asked if we would go up early so that Jack can help direct other people to the right place. So that is what we're doing. We said it would be fine as long as we can get up there and get me and the dogs organised first, then that is not an issue. So I think everybody else is arriving about 4. We should hopefully get there about 3, so it'll give us plenty of time to get organised. So yeah, we are so excited. Brooke has decided she is not coming this weekend. She wanted to stay home. So that means we have only got Hades and Clyde with us, because usually when I'm marshalling and Jack's running, Brooke stays in the caravan with the dogs that aren't out running. But she won't be there, so we can only take the running dogs because Karen is desperate for marshals, so I'm definitely going to be marshalling. And I'm looking forward to it because I've not marshalled for ages. But yes, it feels weird only having 2 dogs instead of all of them. I was going to say instead of 5, but we've never had Hades in the caravan before, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. I can't wait to see him and see what he thinks of it. Clyde is excited, he knows what's going on, he knows what the caravan is. So yeah, it's all very exciting. But that's Jack just doing the test to make sure the caravan's all hitched up properly. So I'm going to head off just now and I will come back to you once we are actually at Strathallan. Has arrived and Jack's just going to find Karen and talk to her just now to find out exactly where she wants us to go, and then we'll get all set up. The only thing is there's been bad news. The catering van that was meant to be here has broken down. So an hour ago she put on Facebook, bring your own food, the catering van's broken down. Yeah, well, too late, we're here. But I mean, I've got my own food anyway, but I was going to get something from the van tomorrow. One of the perks of marshalling is you get free hot food from the van. Not now. But yeah, I was going to get just bacon and eggs tomorrow from the van, but I've brought stuff anyway that I can have, but Jack hasn't. He was going to get something tasty tomorrow for from the van for his dinner. But we can worry about that tomorrow. We can go into the nearest village and see if there's a takeaway or something for Jack. We can wait and see. I think he's planning to, or hoping to, watch the football tomorrow anyway, because it's the Scottish Cup semi-final, Celtic against Aberdeen. So it just depends on the timing of the presentation and stuff, but hopefully we'll get to see that. So anyway, that's us here. I just thought I'd let you know, and I'll come back to you once we're in the van and all set up. So good to be back in the caravan. We have missed it so much. It looks bigger without Brooke. Or maybe it's just that we've just arrived and nothing's out yet. What is this place, Hades? Clyde knows. What is this place, Hades? You are in the caravan. Please do not pee. Oh, Clyde's on the bed already. What is this place, Hades? Hey, what is this place? You going up? Look, Hades. You going up? Good boy. Here we go. There we go. Oh, Clyde's like, thank you for bringing me back here. Oh, clever puppies. Clever puppies. Oh, so much new things to smell. So much new things, so many new things. Oh, what do we think, Clyde? You're not going to zoom me yet? Clever boy. Hey.
Gas is on, power's on.
Excellent. Well, he's settling in. Eh, you've had a good sniff about. Settling in now. You're not eating your dinner though. Just had wee nibbles. I think he's too excited still. We can't get the TV channels to work. Don't know what's going on. So we're putting DVDs on, but... Oh, The Haunting in Connecticut. I forgot we watched that with Brooke last time we were away, didn't we? Yeah, we're hoping that we can either get the signals by tomorrow or Jack can get BBC One on his phone for the football. And there's Clyde. Hey. And I forgot about the cushion that I made. Home is where we park it. And on the other side, life rocks when your living room rolls. We'll make one of these for you, Laura. And I've got my steak out, just to get to room temperature before I cook it. Yum yum. We're going to watch Mamma Mia. Are you watching it, Hades? Are you? Hello, I have had my dinner. I had my steak. It was lovely. And yeah, Jack is out helping people, show people where to park their caravans and things. But I forgot to tell you that I found out when I got here, I was talking to Karen and Barry, the people who organise it, and Barry was saying the reason we're not allowed to mess up their grass is they've got Outlander coming here to film next week or the week after. I think they're coming for 6 weeks, so they can't have their grass messed up. That is why. And I was like, ah, that makes sense. And I was telling them that the vlog that I made a month or so ago when we were out on our run up the west of Scotland, we got stuck. We had to turn back because the road was closed because they were filming Outlander. So they're obviously still doing an awful lot of filming around here. But yeah, it is a lovely setting to film things. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and let you know that. The dogs had been out for a walk before Jack sorted. Hades is not happy that Jack's away out. Yeah, before Jack sorted the caravan, he took them for a walk, stretched their legs after being in the car. But we will take them out for another walk later on. We're wanting to wait until it gets busier because Hades isn't overly used to being around a lot of dogs because we live out in the country. He sees the odd dog when Jack's out walking them or running, but when he has been running and seen a dog, he's wanted to go and see it rather than focusing. He's been doing brilliant at the Canicross training, but hello! Jack's taking Hades out with him. It's first time meeting new people. Yeah, so he's been doing really good at his running, but he does get distracted by other dogs. And of course here, when they're running, they're surrounded by dogs. So we're going to take them out later and once the place is a bit busier and try and get him used to being around other dogs so that he's not quite as distracted. But we'll wait and see how it goes. Anyway, I just thought I would nip on, and just while I remembered that, I will probably catch up with you when we go out for our walk later on. What is it, Hades? Eh? Where are we? What is it? Alright. So we're heading down to my Marshall Point. Not that we're racing yet, but there's runner signs to be put up, so I thought I would just come down and refresh my memory. I know where it is, been there lots of times. That's the pond that they used to run through, but they're not allowed to do that this year because there's now horses in that field and there wasn't normally. It's all changed. There's a wee waterfall there in case you wonder what you're hearing. Definitely easier with 2 dogs than 5. It's a nice night. I hope it stays like this. Oh, I need 2 hands here. I'm coming up to the cattle grid. And the other reason I'm out just now is testing out my fly, because I mentioned a few vlogs ago that my fly wasn't working at all. My dad had a wee potter about with it and it seems to be working now. We just don't know how good it's going to be at keeping a charge. and I've only got the one battery for it, so we'll see how it's going. We thought we'd try it out, but so far so good. So this is my Marshall Point, this is my usual spot, and basically the runners will be coming this way and then they'll go through that field. But what is new this year is there's now sheep in that field, so I'm now going to be having to make sure no sheep escape while the gates are open. Can you imagine me chasing the sheep on the fly? That's going to be fun. But yeah, and I should be closing the gate but once I'm finished, but I think Jack's going to come down for me once he's finished running and do it for me, because it would be a bit awkward again in the fly trying to close it. But yeah, so last year, if I remember, or I think it was 2 years ago we were here, the horses right in the field at the back kept running. They kept, I'm sorry, I was rolling backwards. The horses kept running with the racers. It was really funny. They would actually run with the racers down the hill, and then when they got to the bottom, the racers come this way and the horses would go back up to the top again, ready for the next lot of racers coming down the hill. It was hilarious to watch. I don't know if they'll do it this year or not. So I'm really looking forward to getting marshalling again and babysitting sheep. I'm hoping that once the dogs and that start, it'll scare them further into the field rather than out this way. We will see. But yeah, I'm going to head off for just now. I don't want this vlog to be too long, so I think I'll probably end it here for tonight and then come back to you tomorrow morning when I'm getting ready to come down here and marshal. Yay! I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. We're just heading down to registration. Jack's going to register. But I wanted to come out because we spotted Hyro, who is one of our favourite dogs here, and we think him and Hades are going to love each other. And I was like, you can't let Hades meet him without me being there. So we can't see him now though. Where's he went? So yeah, I wanted to come out. Hopefully we'll meet him. Yay. Sheep are so loud. We came out the caravan, I'm like, is that the sheep? And Jack's like, what else is going to be going bah? It just sounded like mechanical. It didn't sound like animals. It was that loud. Oh, it's chilly. I was so cold in the caravan last night. I was like the Nook of the North with my hoodie over my head and everything. I'm going to be having the extra quilt on tonight, maybe even put the heater on overnight. I couldn't remember how to do it and I didn't want to wake Jack up. But yeah, we won't be doing that again tonight. I'll be warmer. Oh, there he is. There's a Hyro boy. You can't really see him from here. Hopefully we'll meet him. He's gorgeous. All these doggies, Hades. All the doggies.
Same here, first time, his first time today.
His first Canicross.
Yep.
Like, let's just get started.
Look at that, Hades. Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Someone's desperate to meet Hyro.
You look very much like Hyro.
Yes.
You ignore it, I didn't bother him about any others until he
spotted Hyro in the field and he was like,
Oh, did he? Oh. Hi, come out to say hello.
alright, okay, no bother, Karen, thanks. Here he is. Oh, look, who's that? Look at that. Oh. I don't know if I like you. Too much going on.
Too much going on. Oh, Hyro. You get picked up as well.
It wasn't as bad as when we came to yours and Hugo nearly bolted out the car at him.
I'll get him.
Yeah, get my hat straight. So that's me in position at my Marshall Point. It is a cold one today. Got a nice new beanie hat from Karen as part of marshalling, which is good because I forgot my hat. So yeah, I'm in position, ready to go. I have got the sheep gate open, but just at one side, just in case any sheep... Oh, there's a wee pheasant running across here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. Yeah, just in case any sheep try to escape. Hello!
We're manning the sheep gates up here.
You're manning the sheep gate. Good, good. Stop them getting to me. yeah, so I don't think any sheep will come near, but if they do, I need to stop them. And I also need to stop any cars that are coming up or down if there's people running, because they run from there right over the road to there. There shouldn't be any cars. I don't think it is a private road anyway, so if there is, it's likely to be workers. At this time there shouldn't be any racers coming, but you just never know. Anyway, so that's me sorted. I have brought my hot buttery drink with me to keep me warm because, like I said, it's very cold. I've been here for about 10 minutes already, so I don't know how much footage I'll get of the runners, but I'll definitely try to get Jack, Hades and Clyde. Hades' first race, and yeah, I don't know how distracted he's going to be. He's been wanting to see every single dog that we saw. As you saw earlier with Hyro. Hyro wasn't overly impressed with them, but yeah, they're all sort of ramped up before the race anyway, so once he's exhausted they might be a bit better, we'll see. But Hyro's a gorgeous dog, and we can't say anything because we went to get something from them one day for the Canicross, and we were in their driveway and Hyro came out to say hello, and Hugo nearly jumped out the car at him. He had a right go at him, not in a violent way, but he was telling him to stay away. Hugo was protecting his car, so yeah, we can't say anything for Hyro having a wee go. Anyway, yeah, so at least it's dry, that is one thing. And once the race is finished, Jack is going to come and pick me up here in the car, because we're going to go into Ochterarder, which is the nearest village, and try to get something to eat for dinner tonight for Jack. I've got bacon and eggs there, but I might go in and see if there's anything else that I fancy, since the van can't make it. One of the guys that helps out, he's like the head marshal, was saying that Karen got him to go to the co-op and take every single sandwich that they had yesterday so that she can feed the marshals, because we're not getting our van food. Obviously I won't take anything, but I thought that was really nice of her. She didn't yet do that, you know. We understand that the van can't make it, so it's one of those things. I've just realised that I've not actually said what Canicross is. I know most of you who have been with me for a while will know, but any new viewers who haven't been here for over maybe about a year and a half might not know. Canicross is cross-country running with your dog. So it's a special harness that's used for the human and the dog, and a special lead that's used as well, basically just so that it's safe for the dogs and the humans. And yeah, basically you do cross-country running, and your dogs are there to help you along or hinder you depending on the dog. Yeah, so the dogs that pull you along. Oh, the horses are running, but I can't see any runners at the moment. I think the horses love it. So yeah, that's what Canicross is. You'll see what I mean properly as they pass me, but yeah, it's so much fun, and I always do the marshalling. Basically just sit somewhere specific with a high-vis vest and a radio, make sure everybody's safe, and there's always different jobs to do at different points, and I've already told you what my jobs are today. Karen just came on the radio just now to let people know that there's a herd of red deer just appeared in the sheep field, just to let the runners know in case there's an increase in speed, because if the dogs see them or even smell them, they will bolt. There may be deer in the sheep field, just to warn you.
Thank you.
There might be deer in the sheep field. Well done. There might be deer in the sheep field. Oh, I can hear an aeroplane. I wasn't sure if they were going to be doing the paragliding today. Oh, can you see that? But they might be. Yeah, we quite often see them doing parachuting here. Well done, there might be deer in the sheep field. Here's someone coming down the two dog, like Jack does. There might be sheep in the deer in the sheep field. Over. There might be sheep in the deer field. I don't think so, Fiona. Well done. Possible deer in the sheep field.
Okay.
Well done. Well done. Well done, you're doing good.
Okay, I'll make my way.
You can see Clyde and Hades coming in the distance. It'll be interesting to see whether... Well done. Oh. It'll be interesting to see whether Hades tries to come and see me, because I always have to be quiet because Clyde wants to come and see me. But we don't know how Hades will react to seeing me here. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Hades certainly looks like he's pulling better than Clyde. Here they come.
Of the course, and then towards the castle, you'll see
Clever boys. Clever boys. Oh, look at Clyde looking back at me. This is the last person on the course, and I can tell because there's someone called a tail runner behind her, and basically they just run at the back to make sure nobody gets lost, everybody's okay, nobody gets hurt, and so that we know that all the runners have completed the course. Well done!
Thank you. How you going, Pommy?
Oh, you're doing so well!
Girl, keep going.
Done for the day. Usually when I'm here, once the long course is finished, I move slightly further up and marshal the short course, but there's been changes to the course this year, so I don't need to marshal the short course today. So I'm just going to wait here now for Jack to come, and we'll head into the co-op in Ochterarder. And there's the sheep over there. They never came anywhere near me, so that was fine. And you can see the castle in the distance as well. They do weddings and things here now as well, apparently.
Runner number 43.
And look, I managed to close the gate using Jack's rope. How clever was that? It was very clever of him to think of it.
Tail runner through Marshall, point 5.
So, yeah, that's us, all done. Ready to enjoy the rest of the day. I just saw my first ever pine marten. I can't believe I wasn't recording. I couldn't get my phone out in time to record it. I'm like, what on earth is that? I couldn't figure it out, but it was a pine marten. It was just a wee baby. Oh, that was the cutest thing ever. I'll put a picture of this on the screen of a pine marten if you're not sure what it is. Gorgeous wee thing. I knew they were around, I've just never ever seen one. Oh, so cute. This is us heading through Ochterarder into the co-op. It's a really nice little village. So just nipped into the co-op, and I just got myself a couple of pre-boiled eggs. I've got eggs in the caravan, but you know me, I hate boiling and peeling eggs. So I've got a couple ready done and some roast beef. That'll do me for my dinner. I've got bacon there if I fancy it as well, but I'm just not in the mood for bacon and eggs today. But not fried eggs, boiled egg, roast beef, some butter and salt, perfect. And I picked this up. I've not tried it. Dash water. Water bubbles wonky fruit, so there's 0 calories, there's no sweeteners or anything in. It's a raspberry extract, which isn't strictly on my diet, but I just fancy something a little bit different. Do you know what I did last night actually? My treat, I want to stay on track with my diet this weekend. We're going away again in a couple of weeks, but I'm not just going to eat what I want then, but this weekend I wanted to stay on track. And my one treat, because Jack was eating Mars bars and everything, I was like, I want one of them. Oi, Mr. Hades. 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 So what I did was I got a couple of little bottles of the 0 sugar cola lemon flavour, because I hadn't tried it and I really wanted to try it. And you know, I'm being really good, I'm sticking to water, but every now and then, just as a wee sweet treat, I fancy something like that. So I got 2 little bottles, just the 330ml bottles of that. And last night I was going to have it, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to have it like an ice cream drink, but I'm not having ice cream. So what I did was I put some double cream in the bottom of a glass and then topped it up with a cola, and it did the same thing as a Coke float. It went really frothy and creamy. Oh, it was so good. And it wasn't clean carnivore diet, but it wasn't going to wreck it. So I really enjoyed it. It was like having a dessert. It was perfect. So I've got another bottle there, and I'm going to do the same tonight. So good. Anyway, you don't need to know that. It's been a day of nature, because I saw that pine marten, and then I heard Karen saying on the radio that flying over the finish line there were 2 osprey and a red kite. So yeah, lots of different nature things up here, which is lovely. Don't let them fool you. When I saw the aeroplanes, I was watching them taking off in London, and I thought, oh, they must just be doing flights today, because the airfield's right next to the castle. But Jack said they are jumping out of it, obviously with parachutes, not just randomly jumping out of planes. So I'll need to see if I can see any of them jump in later on when we're out and about. So I think Jack's just in the co-op just now. We take turns each when we've got the dogs in the car, and when he comes back we're just going to head back to the caravan, and I will probably go out to the presentation, so I'll take some footage there. I'll see you then. Just going out to the presentation, but I just spotted these guys parachuting. I would have loved to do that. They won't let me do it now because I can't feel my legs. But I would have loved to do it. Back in the day. Yeehaw. That and wing walking. I always fancied that as well. Right, I am heading out to the presentation. Jack's going to join me, but he's waiting till the last minute because he's watching the football. He's going to watch what he can of the football, and then I'll let him know when it's starting. And it means the dogs aren't out being a nuisance for too long, because when they see all the other dogs they just want to play.
On to Andy Kinnaird with Cherry and Zara. How old are you guys?
11 and 8.
11 and 8.
No.
Too much and everybody's done.
He's a good boy. Are you? Doesn't last long. Too many other doggies.
Second in a time of 23:46 is Andy Kinnaird with Cherry and Zara. Male 60 plus, so you'll notice that
Well
we
done,
have male
puppies.
60 plus.
Well done.
And Spuds.
The horses are coming to investigate. What's going on?
Second in a time of 22:25 is Charlotte McClellan with Max.
Funny boy. Well done, coming third in your first ever race, puppy. Eh? Well done, Clyde. Well done, Jack. You did well. First race back. That was some game of football. It was rather exhilarating. I still managed to sleep through half of it, but I was just listening instead of watching anyway. So it's time to the puppies out for a wee while. I've got some sun on my face. I've actually got colour for a change. My cheeks are pink. But yeah, my God, what a game. Oh, it went to 3 each and then went to penalties, and we're rubbish at penalties, and our goalkeeper saved a penalty. Then our goalkeeper tried to take a penalty and missed. But we still won. Oh, thank God. So yeah, that's us. We're going a different direction tonight. We're heading up towards the field where the horses used to be. I remember coming up here a couple of years ago with Brooke, and Brooke loving seeing the horses and them coming up to her. But they're now just in front of the castle there, as you saw earlier during the prize giving. Hades does a whole blooming dance every time he pees. He doesn't just kick his back legs, he actually dances. And of course they have to have a sniff at every single little bit of grass. It is weirdly quiet this weekend, isn't it? I mean, the race was busy, but there's so many people commuting because of the camping situation. How much rain did you say they'd had? 1,200 mils in one day?
Yep.
It was so much rain that the fountain that they had out the front of the castle actually washed away. It crumbled and washed away. I missed him again, he was doing his dance again. I'll try and catch him next time. He's got Clyde covered in grass because he kicked so much up. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Poor Clyde. Oh dear. That's Jack's latest thing, he's reading all about grounding. Says to him, why's your shoe off? Because I'm grounding. It is a phenomenon. It's been around for years, hasn't it? But it's becoming a big thing again. Yeah. Grounding, getting your feet on the earth, and you even get grounding sheets now that take all the electricity out your body, which to me can't be that good for you. Because, oh, it's fun taking off, yeah, I can hear it. We're going over here, there's wee kids playing football in a puddle. Obviously I won't film them for privacy reasons, but yeah. How cute is that? I mean, that's the good old days, Jack, isn't it? Getting out in the... Who cares if it's been raining and there's puddles? Let's play football in it. They're having an absolute ball. It's like the summertime when there's an outdoor paddling pool. Except it's not quite summer and it's a big becking puddle. It's not warm. It's not. You can look out that window as much as you want, Clyde. You're not going to see the squirrelies there. No, this isn't your kitchen. They're not there. No, no birdies either. Hades is getting his rest in before the race, aren't you? Oh, you're getting your coffee. You're tired, boy, Hades. You're doing it all again today, son. You sure are. You're doing it all again today. You're doing running?
I love it. Ready.
Steady.
There's a new team in town. Milky Boy and the Piston Bully Driver.
Yeah, we did have a little bit of rain through the night, but not a lot. As long as it's dry for the race, that'll be good. Watching Eddie the Eagle. Are you ready to do good running, puppies? Are you? You ready to do your running? Gonna pull Dad round again. Hades kept trying to pull him all the way down here, like, come on, let's go then. Didn't you? You're a good boy. Oh, listen, he's like, come on, why we stopped? Good luck, I'll see you after the race. Well, good morning. I think this is the first time I've spoken to you this morning. I've taken some clips but not actually spoken to you yet. That's me in my Marshall Point. It's a dreary day today. It's dreich. It's dreich as we would say up here. It's cold, it's damp, it's spitting a little bit with rain, but it's just damp. It's just not nice. But hey ho, it's good for the runners. This sort of, the temperature that it's at and the humidity, like the sort of gentle rain, is good for keeping the runners and the dogs cool. But not so good for the marshal sitting here. Yeah, after I spoke to you last night, we ended up going, we bumped into Karen sitting outside her caravan with a couple other girls that we know, so we ended up chatting to her for ages. I think we ended up being out for over an hour, and it was good. And then we just went back and watched, what did we watch last night? We had watched Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia 2. We watched The Shawshank Redemption on Friday night. Last night, what was it? White House Down. White House Down, that's what we watched. So, yeah, we've had a good little weekend. So the plan is we will do the race, then Jack...
Control to Laura at Marshall Point 6. Can you hear me okay?
Jack's going to come down and get me after his race. and grab the signs to start taking them in as well, just to help everybody
all
out.
marshals are in position, so we're good to go.
We should be.
And all marshals out on the course. If anybody gets injured or hurt or needs medical assistance, then please get on the radio and let me know. And also, if anybody retires, please let us know so I can get their number back to the start. Okay? I'll give you a shout when we're about to start.
Okay, Pat.
Message acknowledged, Pat. Thank you for the start.
So yeah, I think that's the race about ready to start. Yeah, so Jack's going to come down. He'll help out by grabbing the signs and stuff, and we'll take them back up to the start. And then we'll get the caravan all packed up and everything so that we can go to the presentation before we go. We'll go to the presentation, and also Vicky from the Happy Go Lucky Dog Company is here today. And Jack got, because he came third yesterday.
Marshals, there are sandwiches and juice boxes.
Oh.
Just on the table inside the grey tent for you. I'm sorry about the burger van situation. You would normally get a voucher for that, but that's the best we could do. So help yourself to that. Please don't leave them, even if you keep them for your lunch tomorrow. There's plenty. And if anyone needs a cup of tea made, just come and speak to me. I can do that in my van.
Oh, that's nice, Karen. So, yeah, we will go and see Vicky at the Happy Go Lucky Dog Company, because Jack come in third yesterday. He got a £5 off voucher. I don't know if he'll place today. Yeah. So we're needing to get a proper harness for Hades, because he did get one. It's lovely. He did get one, but it was too tight, and it was from a company called Inner Wolf, who are usually really good at their service and things, because a lot of people use them here. But he tried to return it and they never got back to him, and all the rest of it. It was quite a hassle. So Hades is using Willa's very first harness just now. So we want to get him a proper one. So we'll go and see Vicky, because she's always got a lot. And she's really good at sizing them and things, and they can try the harnesses on before buying them. Much better than getting it online. So that is the plan for today. And yeah, then we'll be heading home. Brooke and Abby are doing okay at home. Brooke actually FaceTimed me yesterday. She video called. I'm like, my goodness, what's up with you? Last night, and she had Zana out on the living room floor. It's the first we kept meaning to do it, but had never got round to it. So yeah, ladies, Willa and Hugo and Molly were in the living room and not even bothered about him. So yeah, and then he did a big poo all over the living room floor, and Brooke was like, I can't believe I've got to clean that. So yeah, everything's good at home, and we're all happy. We are all happy. It's sad that the weekend's coming to an end, but our next weekend away is in a couple of weeks. We're going down to Cannock for the First Nations. We were meant to be at Pembrey at Easter, but we couldn't afford it, and Jack had only just started training again. So we're going to Cannock for the English leg, and then we'll be going to Glams for the final leg of the First Nations Cup. And yeah, so that is us. Anyway, I am havering now as usual. I don't know if we'll get much footage today because of the rain and things like that. We'll see what the weather's like. I'll try to get Jack and Clyde and Hades as they come past as well. So, yeah. I wonder if I'll see a pine marten again. That was so cute yesterday. I need to keep my eyes open. Right, I'll see you later on. Here comes Hyro. Well done! Good boy! I love that dog. Here comes Jack with Clyde and Hades. And of course it is raining properly now, typical.
Go on by. Go on by. Go on by. Come on. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Come on. Good luck.
Well, that was a change of plan. I ended up not sitting at my marshal point waiting for Jack because a lady unfortunately popped her knee out of place, dislocated her knee, so I came up the road with her just to make sure that she was okay. I did offer to get Jack to get my spare wheelchair, but she was fine walking. It's happened before apparently. So I just came up with her to make sure that she was okay, and she is. Oh, van. Well, that was someone that just stopped me and said this is their first event that you've seen my videos on YouTube. Oh my goodness, I'm famous. That was so nice. Yeah, so I just came up with her to make sure she was okay, and she was fine. So I'm just waiting here for Jack now, and I'll probably head back down with him so that he can get the signs in. He has to go down anyway, because he did say that he would collect the signs. So I don't know if we'll go see Vicky while it's quiet, or whether he'll go get the signs first. We'll wait and see. There's no hurry. I'm sitting here thinking, I hope I've not missed them, but I can't have, because there's only one way down to my Marshall point, and I just came it. So yeah. What a shame. That was the only injury though, so it's not quite so bad. The puddle that the kids were playing football in yesterday is now being used as a bath for the dogs. A lot of the dogs are going through it to cool themselves down, which is good. Because although it's cold for us humans, it gets hot for the dogs running 5k. So it's so cute to see all the dogs rolling about in the puddle. The horses are all coming over at the gate to see people as well. Here we are, puppies. Did you enjoy that? You were good runners today, Dad said. He did. He said you did good running. You did. Yes. Since I was up here already, Jack just brought me and the dogs up to the caravan, and he's away down to get the signs and stuff. What are we doing here, Clyde? What are we doing?
So, Karen, to anybody that can help with this situation, somebody driving out the venue has reported a couple of left poo bags round about Marshall Park.
Sorry, that was me getting her out there on the radio, because one of the Marshall's jobs is if anybody's got poo bags, they can leave them with the Marshall and we bring them back. And somebody had left one with me, but because I got involved with the lady who'd injured herself and came up with her, I completely forgot that there was a poo bag there. But somebody had phoned Karen and said, there's a poo bag by the side of the road. And yeah, so I just went on the radio and said, I'm sorry, Karen, it was my fault, but Jack's away to get it. So, yeah. Anyway, look at the state of me, look at the hat here. It is tipping it down with rain again. It was supposed to be dry all weekend, but hey ho. The dogs are chilling out now. They've had a big drink. There's Clyde lying on Brooke's bed. And Hades is right there beside me. So yeah, I think we are just, I'll start getting bits and pieces packed up in the caravan, and then we'll go out to the presentation later. I spoke to Jack about going to see Vicky about the harness for Hades, but she's not got a lot of stock with her because her van broke down, so she ended up having to come in the car. So we might not be able to get him anything today. We might end up taking a wee trip round to her shop. She's got a shop in Burnt Island, which is a lovely wee seaside town in Fife. So we might end up just going through to see her at the shop at some point, but we'll wait and see. If she's got something here, then great. Right, I'm going to start packing up and I will see you soon. Just realised my wheelchair is out there getting absolutely drenched. That's what the fly looks like when it's all attached. But yeah, my chair is getting drenched, so I'm hoping Jack takes me in my normal wheelchair to the presentation, because I really don't want a wet bum all the way home. Well, good afternoon. It's 12:30. The caravan is all packed. Clyde. Jack is away to the prize giving on his own because it's still tipping it down and my chair is soaking. My other wheelchair is in the boot and it's dry, but we're too far away from the prize giving for Jack to be able to push me in my manual chair and take the dogs. Clyde hates getting wet anyway, so Jack's just away himself, and we will find out how he gets on today. I will let you know. But once he's done that, we're ready to go. Jack did also take Hades down to see Vicky at Happy Go Lucky, just on his own again because it was wet. I stayed here with Clyde, and Vicky loves him. We knew Vicky would love you. She said he's a very handsome boy, and she's advised us not to get a new harness until the start of next season. There's only 2 races left of this season, and that is Canuck and Glams that we've got coming up, the Fur Nations. So as she said, he's still got a lot of growing to do, so best to wait till the start of next season, and then we'll go over to our shop and try to get him a harness then. So yeah, it's all good. It has been a really good weekend. It's a shame it's been so wet today because yesterday was lovely, but we've still loved it. We've loved getting back into the swing of the Canicross, and for me, marshalling, it was like putting on a pair of comfy slippers. I just slipped right back into it and really enjoyed it again. The amount of people that have been really pleased to see us as well is just so nice. it's like a big family here. And yeah, a lot of new faces and new doggies as well, which is lovely. Love seeing new people. It's definitely a growing sport. Not an awful lot of people know about it still, but it's definitely getting bigger. And I would say if anybody is interested in taking part in Canicross or even just marshalling, then let me know and I can put you in touch with Karen or whoever else it would be. Karen's always looking for marshals, and you don't need to be a runner. You don't even need to be related to a runner. You can just go along and marshal if you want. So yeah, if you would be interested in doing it. The only thing I would say is you need to like dogs, and you need to not have a dog with you when you're marshalling, because it can put other dogs off. If, you know, your dog's there when runners come past, they might want to say hello and stuff. So yeah, if you like dogs but don't need to bring your dog, then let me know if you fancy marshalling, especially in Scotland, because that's where I know. I know Dawn, who runs Canicross down south as well, she's... I know, babies. Oh, Dad's away and left Hades, he's not happy. Yeah, Dawn, who runs Canicross, deals with England. I could possibly put you, if you're in England and really want to marshal, I could possibly put you in touch with Dawn as well. But anyway, I'm havering now. I won't quite end the vlog just now because we'll wait and find out how Jack and Hades and Clyde have got on today. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. I will let you know, and then I'll probably be ending the vlog. From here, we're just heading home, catch up with the other puppies and Brooke and Abby, and yeah, get all the washing done and all the boring stuff that you need to do after a weekend away. Right, I'll catch up with you soon. Well, that's me in the car. The dogs are in the car. We're just getting ready to head. They came third again, so yay. He was 11 seconds slower than yesterday, which is really good going considering it's the first time he's ran 2 days in a row since starting training again this year. So yeah, they did really well. Really proud of you puppies. Yes, Clyde. Where's Hades? Hades. There he is. Yeah, so we're just going to get organised and head down the road. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this vlog. I hope you feel like you've been here with us. Strathallan Castle really is a lovely place to come. And Jack and the dogs always like this course as well. It's been a bit different this year because of the whole camping situation, because of the grass, but completely understandable. Outlander's coming and quite exciting. So if you watch Outlander on Netflix, the latest season that's coming up, you'll need to watch it and see if you can spot Strathallan. I don't watch it. I watched a couple of episodes that Abby was in and that was it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm havering again, so I'm going to head off. If you've enjoyed this, please do hit the thumbs up button. Please talk to me in the comments below. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I'll see you in our next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.